Hey guys, welcome back to Empower Her channel. So today's episode we're going to talk about one of the websites that you can use for OnlyFans that help with a bunch of different things. It's called Onlystruggles. So one huge thing about this software website, you can use it from your mobile device. Most of the other ones, you're unable to do that. It has to be like on a web browser, on a computer or whatnot. But this you can use on a mobile device, which makes it really neat and amazing. So it is a subscription price, just like all the other ones that you would use. I think it's based like off of your fan count and the income that you're making. I'm not sure how he does the pricing. A couple of the amazing features. So it has Sextforce, a follow back, and messaging. So with the Sextforce, so you can go through and have like your sales reports, show you how much you've made like from certain weeks. It'll do the total net gross, and then it'll break it down into what those earnings were from. Then it'll give you can also have different agents with different codes set up. These are all old. And then it will break it down, whatnot. It'll show your top spenders. So another awesome thing that I really like, let me find it. I believe it's this one. So again, your date, like your week, you can pick different weeks. No, it's not this one. So there's one, I don't remember where it's at. It shows you a graph, like a hot graph of when people are online the most. Anywho, so you can also track the account sales, like your monthly sales totals. You can track each free trial or campaign link. So this is awesome. So for example, you can do the overview showing how much you made, how many claims. You can go to detailed, and it'll show you how many subscribed, how many clicked, how many spenders, earnings. This one just started, but let's go with this one. So here you can see that once it loads, 208 people clicked, 142 out of the 200 goals subscribed, 13 spenders, which isn't horrible. I've made my money back on this promo. Definitely recommend reinvesting. So this is a new update. Percent of promo duration. Oh, that's cool. Okay. You can see like cross-pollination if you have 2 accounts linked. Here's my goals, and then at the bottom it'll show you how much the person has spent. Sometimes there could be suspicious users, which this one's good. It helps indicate bots or fake accounts. So it's very helpful. I would definitely recommend. I feel it is 100% worth the money you spend. Again, reinvesting. Also, it has auto repost. So say you have your post. So what you would do is you grab your link from your OnlyFans, plug it in here, name it. Then you can do either share or repost. So with share, you'd start it whenever you'd want, how often you want it to repost, if you want it to ever stop, if you would like to pin or not pin it, and then what you'd like to do with the previous, nothing, delete, archive. If you repost it, you can repost it when the tip campaign hits the target, which I do that with mine so that there's not multiple of the same one out at the same time. As you can see, I have 10 auto reposts up, which is awesome. It saves time from going in and manually reposting something. So you can have send a message. This sends priority, so it'll appear in the top of their feed and it'll come up as priority rather than just the regular, like a mass message would. Many different options you can choose from: current fans, those you follow, fans and following, all fans, all following, all fans and following, just the expired fans you follow, or you can choose from like whatever your list is. If you want a specific list, you can exclude anybody, users who spent so much money, whether or not they received it recently. Just like a normal DM, you can add media, you can lock the message for however much. If you want a preview, you can do the preview. This, obviously you want to go about how your pages, like how big your page is and how many you're sending it to. Always make sure to tag anybody else that's in your content that you're sending out. So if it's a promo or if it's a couple content or whatever it is, make sure the tag is there. You can do that. So you can send it now, you can schedule it, it would still be a priority. And then he added a new feature where you can repeat it. So like every so many minutes, hours, days, and then you can set a stop date for this. Pretty amazing. What else? Oh, stream tippers to lists. I personally haven't done this. I don't do lives very often, but it looks like you can add them to a new list, so it'll automatically do it, and it'll calculate it'll calculate your total of tips. Messaging, you can set up new auto welcome message just like how you have on OnlyFans. So with this, it can be delayed for so long after. It'll be like a minute or two, priority inbox 1 to 2 after one of these happen. It will not be sent to creators, so that is an amazing thing. I think with other softwares, they do send to creators, which you don't want to spam a creator. So if you have your welcome message set up on OnlyFans and then you want to have like an extra bump, you can have the new subscriber returning. So like if they renew their subscription and then for free trials or whatnot. There's also the auto reply feature. I have some set up for freeloaders, expired, and some for the tip campaign, the campaign tips. It's really just how you want to operate your page. So like freeloaders, if you want to tell them like, hey, tip or something and you'll get this, or I'm gonna restrict you or mute you until you're able to tip type deal, so that you're not entertaining the freeloader. Expired, I have one set up to where I encourage them to resubscribe so that whenever they do resubscribe, there's a bundle waiting for them that's unlocked already. Just a small bundle as like a thank you for resubscribing. Then with your tip campaigns, you have what your what your options are. So if they tip $5, $10, you have different actions, bundles, or whatever for each one, rather than you having to automatically do it. Again, saves time, makes things flow quicker. It shows total messages sent since you started it, the last one you sent, the last one you unsent. What else? It automatically also does a follow back service for you. I don't know why it hasn't lately. Follow. Okay. Yeah, it automatically follows for you. Oh, here's the... Oops, not that one. Here's where you can add agents. So like if you have chatters or if you have a manager or whatnot, you can add different names with different decimal points just to keep things tidy. Tells you how much for following. Oh, okay, so a lot of people wonder why the following count is always higher than the fan count. So with this, you always want to follow back your fans so that even when their subscription does expire, you can still message them. You can still send them pay-per-view and they can still spend. They don't have to necessarily be subscribed to your profile. A lot of the people I make money from honestly aren't subscribed. I think it's weird. But if it works, it works. You might as well take advantage of it in a sense. Just give them a message, whatnot. Yeah. Definitely, I would recommend Onlystruggles if you're not sure which software to go with. You can have multiple pages. I'm not sure the limit on how many accounts. I have both my paid and my free page linked. They work the same on the software. You can track just about anything and everything easier. I know with OnlyFans, it doesn't tell you how much you made from that like trial link, and this does. So it's really nice to know when you buy promo, so you know where to put your money back in, where to reinvest in, and whatnot. If you do any type of like promo swaps, who you make the most profit from, even just a swap is nice to know so that later on you can re-swap with them and go off that. I can leave his Telegram link in the description for this as well, so that you can just reach out to him on Telegram privately. Just let him know who sent you, dirtymax_wife. And I hope that you guys do enjoy it as much as I do. It's a very good software. His name is Adam. He's very friendly. He's very like nice, whatnot. He is improving the site. There's still some things he wants to add. If you have any questions about it before you message him to talk about it or to purchase it, let me know and I can do my best to answer those questions. Yeah, I think that's all for this video. As always, make sure you're subscribed, leave a like, turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my other videos. The next video should be within the week. and I'll catch you around. Thanks so much for watching.